Hello guys. So I guess might need to do some explaining. Holy crap, I need to totally focus. Oh, it's so bright. Okay, so this is Golden Axe 3, and if you were wondering what I'm doing right now, I found a Sega Genesis. Like it has wireless controllers and like 80 built-in games, and you can also play like regular Genesis cartridges in it, and they'll work. What this is, I guess, like I don't know exactly what I'm gonna call it. I'm probably gonna call it something like Let's Try or something, because that's what this is, really. Wow, these guys are being crappy. Jeez, I tried to play some multiplayer earlier, and since the controllers are wireless and use infrared to connect to the console, didn't actually work all that well. But you can use wired controllers to play on it. So it's really cool. I don't know, I guess I should probably talk about the game a little bit. This is Golden Axe 3. I'm just playing the third one because I like it the most. I have the other two. Not gonna lie, I haven't actually played the second one. I'll play it eventually, though. So, see, you gotta be careful, because if you do that, you, die. Except you don't die. But you take some damage. You acquire some damage. I love that you can just kill these guys really easily. Just by running into them. Also, I'm almost dead. I guess I should explain the game a little bit. So there are 3 basic actions. A uses magic. B does a regular attack. C jumps. You can do a jump attack. You can press left or right to run and attack to do that. You can get these guys to give you some food, and I can totally miss, that's great. Probably gonna die, possibly. I don't know, but you can level up your magic by having multiple magic containers. There are 3 levels of magic, in this one at least. Some enemies can block attacks, such as this knight here. So you have to do a combination of dash, strikes, and attacks, and then he'll do that, and then he'll kill you. If you do a dash and then jump and attack, it's basically a stronger jump attack. It's basically just a stronger jump attack. Give me those magics. Yeah, you can be, this is a bonus level up. Jeez, I'm not doing very good at explaining or anything here. But the special thing about this game is that there are branching pathways. So I'm probably just gonna have like a video per level. Except, since this is what I'm going to call an attempt at an LP, like it's not gonna be a full LP, because I don't know if I would want it to be, or if I need to make changes or something. Also, because I have too many projects going on right now as it is. So I guess this is just going to be a for fun thing. In reality, I probably should be recording my other series. But this game is pretty fun. I'll play this game. Why am I at a loss for words? Oh gosh. Yeah, don't fall down the pit. You can knock enemies down into the pit, and they will die instantly, but they can do the same to you. I'm not very good at this, actually. I think I'm pretty decent at it, though. Ow. See, they can pin you down just as easily as you can pin them down. So be careful. Because you can pin them down to the ground really easily. And this is actually kind of sad. I usually don't get a game over until the 3rd level. You gotta be careful when I'm dealing with these pits, man. Ow. Also, this game has multiplayer. But the multiplayer, I guess, is kind of broken because of the console. It's kind of weird. Sometimes you can get multiple magic out of thieves, multiple magic or health out of thieves. You cannot attack an enemy if you're not on the same level as them. That was gross what just happened. You didn't know what happened, though. I'm not going to tell you what happened. You don't want to know what happened. But you can pin enemies down by just doing a bump attack or a jump attack, like the second they recover. So, that's actually fairly useful for certain bosses. But sometimes, if you're too conservative of your magic, you're just gonna have level 3 magic. And you won't have anything to do with it. Yeah, I kept my magic for this part. Because I hate this part. The 3rd level of magic for this character is that gigantic whirlpool. It's awesome. But since I'm just going to be playing for an extended amount of time here, and not like an LP, because if I did an LP, really, I'd probably just record the levels separately. I'm just going to record probably either until I die, or until it gets too late. Or like, where'd he go? There he is. Or like, until the video gets really long. Yeah, you actually have to get those thieves kind of quick sometimes. But I'm just going to take the path that I've took most of the time. This is level 3. It is the dim jungle. That last one was the ancient mound, and the first one was the fields, or something like that. Yeah, that super jump attack, it's really good for bosses. For certain bosses. The Genesis that I'm playing with is actually right in front of the screen, like the camera, right now. so I probably want to be careful. Because since it's a wireless controller, you have to be in, like, the range or something. And if you're not in the range, you'll just sit there doing nothing. See, that'll make you look stupid. So don't do that. Don't be stupid. Don't be silly. Ow. Oh, one of them's dead. Well, that guy's dead. I guess it's a female. It sounded like a female. I'm gonna assume it's a female. Sometimes you can jump out of the way of attacks like that. It's kind of weird. Here's another one of those knights from before. Oops. Yeah, when he just doesn't want to get hit there, run away. Ow. He killed me. Thank you for doing that. If I recall, I actually want to save my magic for later. Because there's a particularly nasty boss coming up. And I don't want to die. Sometimes you can change direction when you jump in the air. And so, you can just kind of, like, do some pretty cool things, pretty cool maneuvers. Yeah, you want to be careful with these dwarves. They can kill you really fast. Especially when there's multiple of them. Like, especially right there. Here's that multiple pathways function again. In the middle of a level, nonetheless. I think that if you get food, you may actually... No, I actually wanted that magic, no! Because I don't have level 3 magic. I thought I did for a second. Get out of here. Yeah, these, like, pinpoint strikes, they're actually really effective. They're one of the ways that you can just keep enemies down. Like, just if you do it multiple times, like, do it the second they get up, you can just keep them down. Like, you have to be good at timing it, though. Also, usually when you hear the enemy, like, scream, that means they died. Yes, no, it's not actually this boss. Or, well, it's this boss and another boss that are just annoying to kill. Because they rush at you. Wait a minute, what? Oh, I guess I still have some magic left. I don't... Wait a minute. That's weird. Ow. Why do I still have my magic? What the heck? Oh, I guess I didn't have enough. So, I got to keep the magic that I didn't use. Yeah, doing the bump attack thing is really good for these enemies. Sometimes they can, like, do a bump attack in the air, though. And that's annoying. I think I usually have stronger magic by now. I don't know what that red thing up at the top there is exactly. But it's there. I don't recall. Oh, this is the weird one. Because the thieves do that. They actually steal your magic. So you can get, like, free magic out of them. As well as the magic that you lost. So that's cool. But now we're going to level 4. Level 4 is a cool level. It's called the Scorching Sand. It has cool music too. Oh yeah, I guess I might as well mention this. Since I'm using kind of like, I guess a possibly not legit Genesis for this, the sound is like deeper than usual. Because like when I listen to the official soundtrack, like on YouTube, it sounds like happier, I don't know. Like, a great way to tell is listening to the title theme. I hate this guy. I hate this guy on this dragon because he breathes fire. But you can ride the dragon as well if you so desire. And you can breathe some fire. Like that. Now, okay, fine. I'll do a magic. This is the level 2 magic. The level 1 magic was when the water came out of the ground. In Golden Axe 1 and 2, your magic level can actually go up to 5. It only goes up to 3 here because I don't know why, actually. It just does. Yeah, you kind of want to be careful on this hill because these guys can obliterate you if you're not careful. So be careful because these guys will just appear as you go down the hill. And you can't really jump attack them on the way down, so unless you like jump over them, you can't really do much. I hate these ogre things too. They're like the dwarves, but they're worse. I also hate these red guys. We'll be seeing more of them later though. Ow. Jeez. Also, you can grab onto multiple enemies and do that. I'm not sure exactly how you pull that off. I think it just happens. It's pretty cool, though. I'm wondering what I should call this, like, playlist, because if I do continue on with this, like, idea, where it's kind of like a trial run, I guess, you could call it that. Okay, I'll use a magic. Jeez. I don't know, I might call it something like let's try. I don't know. Also, this entire, like, last week, I should have been recording, like, my other LPs, but I wasn't. I didn't. Ow. I was kind of busy, I guess. Usually you can keep enemies pinned down if you do it right. Not exactly sure what that thing is under the character profile. That red thing under there. Not sure what it is. Holy crap. Also, this is a game that requires much skill to beat. So, if there were a reason for me not to LP it, it would probably be because I can't beat it. I can get to about level 6. And then I die. I run out of continues. Yeah, I think there are only about 7 or 8 levels in this game, though, so I guess I get pretty close to beating it. These ogres on the hill suck so much. Because, like, they'll do this, and they'll totally kill you. I don't remember if it's this level where I usually get the second game over. Yeah, you want to get these guys off of this dragon thing as soon as you can, really. Ow. Yeah, if you keep enemies off of the dragon for long enough, it'll just run away. Sometimes it'll make the noise that makes you think that you hit the thief. These! I hate these enemies so much. The 2 green guys. Because if they spin their arms around, if you touch them when they're spinning, you take damage. If you attack them when they're spinning, you take damage. Ow. Oh, I'm out of the sensor's range. I need to get a wired controller for this, like an actual controller, not like a wired one. Ow. See, and the thing is, they usually like to stay together. So, one of them might not be doing something, but the other one might. So, you can't really do anything. Like, you'll knock one down, but the other one will attack. I don't even know what these things are. Are they supposed to be like lizards? These are great enemies to keep pinned down if you can. See, you'll have a great rhythm going, but then they'll just do that and ruin your day. See, I guess I killed one of them. I think he just killed me again. Sometimes I'll have a good time with these enemies, sometimes I won't. And by a good time, I mean I won't get a game over. Well, I guess by game over, I mean music continue. Sometimes you need to beat those guys pretty hard to make them go away. Like, and by pretty hard, I mean multiple times. The next level, I think, is Death Mountain. Yes, it is. And I really like this level because there are a bunch of pits at the beginning. And this is really where you can see where you can knock the enemy off into the pit. If you're good enough. For these pits, I like to try and do a dash jump across them. These enemies are great to knock off the edge. I remember I was playing this earlier, and these guys died at the same time, and they both died like right next to the end. So, like I did a dash attack towards them, and then I fell off the edge. I fell into the pit, and it sucked. I fell into the pit, and it sucked. Oh man, so that was a fun day. There's one of these, like, rider guys. I don't know what he rides. I think it's supposed to be like a dinosaur, but it looks like a snail. You gotta be careful, man. If I recall, there's actually a tough boss at the end of this level. I don't think it matters which way you go, but it might only be the top way where you fight that boss. Ow. I'm still alive, no way. Ow, he killed me. I died. Holy crap, I'm using my third continue already? Because you only have 4 of them. I think. So you gotta be careful. I don't even know what these things are, because in the original they were clearly skeletons. But here they're like a weird turtle hybrid. Also, I guess I knocked that guy off into the pit, even though you couldn't see it. You can kind of stop this guy from doing an attack. Like, if he tries to do a lunge attack, you can do a lunge attack as well, and you'll stop his lunge attack. But if he does a regular attack, then that'll cancel out your jump attack. Ow. If you're going to do a jump attack, or if, a dash attack, to knock those guys into the pit, you're gonna be careful. Because, like, if you're not, like, right next to them, or, like, on the same level, you're gonna miss them and fall into the pit yourself. And no one wants that. Also, the recording software that I usually use to record longer videos got an update, so it might be different. Whoa, a heart gives you full health. I got a decent amount of stuff there, and there are a few boxes coming up. So... Ah. See, usually these guys get off of a dash attack faster than you do. So theirs will count. When the people run away, that means that you beat them. Also, don't open those barrels until later, because there are enemies in them. And usually I end up using magic to kill them, and then that just wastes magic for the boss. Because the boss is, like, right after this, if you take the upper path. So, there are these guys, too. Like, right after the tough dinosaur thing, you have to fight these guys. And it kind of sucks, a little bit. Especially because they can pwn you pretty easily, because there are 3 of them. And then there's a secret one in the barrel. There's also a magic in there, though. So if you can grab that, then that's just great. I don't know why the music sometimes cuts out, or the sound effects do sometimes. I guess they just decide to. Yeah, if an enemy attacks you while you're doing, like, a combo thing, you'll stop the combo. So don't get stopped in the middle of a combo. I guess. As if you can choose that. I'm gonna go up, because I usually go up. This is how I have success. Oh, these whip enemies on a mountain, on a slope, are, like, horrible. Because you can't, like, readily dodge them. I'm wondering if I would actually get farther if I were to choose the other direction, because the other direction leads to a different level. And I usually die on this next level. So, yeah. I'm wondering that. What am I on right now? I'm sitting on... It felt like I was sitting on paper. Oh, it's the manual. Jeez. Don't die now, dude. At least die on the boss. This next boss is actually the Raven that brought in the suit of iron on the first level. He brought in the first boss on the first level. So, you know, that's kind of cool. And he makes it sound like you fight him multiple times if you don't beat him. There's some health in here, so that's nice, because you probably took a beating fighting those last enemies. I'm gonna use magic. Level 3 spell. Level 3 spell is awesome. It's really powerful. Oh yeah, there are 4 characters. I think that this is the average character, meaning that he's decent in both offense and magic offense. And then there's a female character that I assume excels in magic, but isn't that good in regular attacks, because that's how she is in the previous games. I assume they wouldn't change her. But they got rid of the dwarf. The dwarf was good at regular attacks, but not magic. So, like, they got rid of him and replaced him with, like, an animal thing. Ow. Yeah, that'll happen with this boss. He'll just do that. This is an awesome boss to pin down into the corner if you can. No, I died. Not doing it right, man. You gotta do it right. Because when they get up to kneel, that's when you jump. You want to jump before that, and I'm getting out of range, man. What? Oh, when you do that, that means you win. We won. I'm not gonna read that. Also, this is actually kind of a long video. I'm wondering if I should stop, because most walkthroughs end around an hour. So, I actually get a fair bit through this game. So that's cool. I'm wondering if I should stop now, actually, because this is half an hour long. Also, this level, the entire time you are on a gigantic bird. It reminds me of the Avion boss fight from Shadow of the Colossus. Sometimes you can stop them from doing that. Only if you do that yourself, though. You can keep regular enemies pinned down as well, but it's harder, usually, because they move around a lot more. I don't want to use my magic quite yet, because there are harder enemies on this level. This level actually has a lot of tough enemies. The bosses feel like a stronger version of the previous boss that we fought, actually, because they kind of are. So, yeah. Yeah, see, sometimes the other enemy will win in your sparring match, if you want to call it that. A few of these were the boss of the second level, actually. So now they're just regular enemies. I'm ruining the day when they make those guys that spin around at you regular enemies, because that would totally suck right now. If they do that. I don't know if they do that, though. I died. Oh, I have a credit left. Awesome. That's a full 3 lives. Yeah, if you can't attack an enemy that is guarding, and you can't beat them by doing a dash attack, try a jump attack. I like the jump attack because, like, it kind of disables them for a second. And that's nice, you know? It's always nice to have one of those. You gotta look at the enemy's shadows to tell where they are. Sometimes they can attack you from different levels, which is completely unfair. And it always seems to be these whip guys. So, you gotta be kind of careful. Apparently one of these whip guys was still alive. Oh hey, it's some thieves. Usually when they give you thieves, that means that you'll be fighting a boss soon. More of these guys, what? It's kind of hard to beat these guys when there are multiple of them. So, be careful, I guess. Yeah, if you can get a combo off on these guys, that's really good. Also, my camera isn't moving. The level is just like that. It moves up and down. It's kind of weird. I don't want to use my magic because the boss is coming up and it's pretty tough. Ow. 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 You gotta make sure that you connect your hits with them when you do a jump attack. Because if you don't, then that kind of leaves yourself open, actually. It's also really good to pin an enemy down with one of those dash attacks. These enemies actually kind of reminds me of a regular enemy from Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. It's one of the dry bones. Like how they stick their head out to attack you. It's like, don't do that, man. I kind of hate that. I'll go for an attack, and then the guy will disappear as I'm going for the attack. So it's like, wow, that was a waste of my time. We're fighting the enemy now. Yeah, those gigantic ogre guys, those are who we're fighting. This is gonna be a long video. It's gonna take forever to upload. Jesus, not just one of those super long videos. You want to be careful when you fight these guys, because they're kind of like a stronger version of that ogre, of the ogres from Death Mountain. You can pin them down, though. There are these other enemies, though. I swear you have to be super precise, though. Because these guys just beat you down. It's crazy. If you saw it, I tried to attack him with every other method, and he's just sitting here beating me with his hammer. Oh, I guess those red things might be for how many continues you've used. Ow. I think he killed me. Yes, he did. Game over. Oh, man. Not gonna lie, that's as far as I've gotten. I'm not as good at this game. I think I'm pretty good at it, though. Yeah, there are multiple paths. I think there are, like, probably a total of 6 or 7 different paths that you can take. I don't know, though. If you take every single different path possible, there's probably like 20 different paths, though. So, I'm not gonna worry about that. Actually. I'm just gonna leave you guys on the title screen, because the title screen is pretty good music. I don't know why the text ends, and then the screen ends where the text ends. they could have centered it better. Because they center the Sega logo down there. They center everything else. Why don't they center the level for the game? This is that other character, the one with the super magic ability. Actually, you don't have to wait very long to see it. Whoa, what was that? Not gonna lie, I haven't seen this character's magic, so that was pretty cool. I don't know if it helped me press the button there. It probably did. I know. I'm just gonna leave you guys on the title screen. If you guys like this series, I don't know, post in the comments. I'll make a series of it eventually, I guess. I don't know. I'll probably record some Zelda or something later tonight, though. Or just another game like Streets of Rage or something. I don't know. See you guys then, I guess. I don't know. I've wasted too much time. Bye-bye.